Oh, what's up, Dreambird? Just getting settled in here. Seeing if I can get a good signal. Maybe. Maybe not. We're trying. What's up? I thought I'd sneak on here. Had a little free time this morning. Wanted to remind everybody about the big show tomorrow. And get some F-16 action this morning, if we can. I mean, because who doesn't love F-16 action, right? Check. Just testing my levels here. Oops. A little softer there. There we go. So good to see you. You were jumping on in a jiffy. We're just chilling here on a cool, what is it, Tuesday morning? Yeah, Tuesday morning. Let's see if we get 50 viewers. That would be great. I know it's last second. Remember, if you haven't liked the show for tomorrow, it's the big China Airlines spectacular coming to Phoenix. And we're just chilling, man. TCBing. Taking care of business. Oh, you know what I need to do? I know exactly what I need to do. So I'm just whistling amongst myself. About 50 degrees this morning. Oh, look. We have some... it's just a Challenger taking off. What's up, Colin? How are you? Just a reminder about the big show tomorrow. Don't forget about the really, really, really big show tomorrow. And, yeah. Really, 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 really big show tomorrow. Like, it's mammoth. Like, you shouldn't be watching any other show but mine. That's how big of a deal it is. I know Michael Walker likes to watch other shows, and so does Colin. They cheat on me, but that's all right. I'm just kidding. Where is... Trying to find my Tucson slide, whatever. Welcome in, everybody. I'm gonna turn the slow mode off. Give me just a second here. All right, that should be better. And this on. Stand by. So salutations, everybody. Good morning. Dan, we get some more F-16s. Look at that. Trucker, oh. From Michigan. What? From Michigan. Jane. Oh, look, Jane's jumped on. I didn't say hi to Jane. Marcos. Marcos. All right. I thought I'd sneak on an impromptu show. I hope everybody's having a great morning. Again, I live 10 minutes from the airport now, so I can kind of do that much easier. Figured we'd hang out for a couple hours. And just a big reminder about the show tomorrow in Phoenix. We'll be on the air, I think it says 10:15. I'm going to try and leave here, Jane, by 7 tomorrow, if not earlier. So, that is the plan. That's what I'm hoping. Well, look at that. Liam's buddy has been a member for 11 months. Sorry for the technical issues. We'll fight through it as always. Oh, you don't cheat on? Oh, okay, Colin, that's good. Because I see you guys on Mark's channel a lot. But it's only because I miss you guys. I miss you, Colin, and I miss you, Michael. Busy holiday season, I'm sure. Colin, you've been a member for 2 years. Thank you, sir. Damon, what's up? Oh, good. And after a lot of swearing at it. That's good. Jane, as you can see, that rag is still there. So, we will shoot above the rag. Oh, right on, Jane. Well, thanks for stopping by, leaving a like. Colin, I love you, man. You know that. The F-16s, we've had 4 takeoffs so far. I got here a little late. I wanted to get some breakfast, and I just woke up, so. But it is great to see all of you. Again, our show tomorrow is a big one. China Airlines inaugural flight to Phoenix. Hope you can tune in. We'll be on the air all day tomorrow. I even took a day off of work. Nice day, Jane. We're having some nice weather. Oh, well, thank you, Colin. Thank you. I'm still the best boss. Okay. That's a relief. That's a relief. Whew. I can't believe that Osprey's still here. That Osprey has sat here for almost a month now, being broken. And I have some exciting news. The surprise, as long as I stay healthy, is a go this weekend. I have a big surprise this weekend. It's massive. Well, I think it's pretty big. I gotta get a poll question going. Very excited about tomorrow. It'll be a museum piece. I know. Sometimes it's slow here, so we're just waiting for those F-16s to fire up. Oh, look at that. Tim Arnold's here. Tim, what's up, dude? Give me a second, folks. I'm going to try and triangulate a signal. You're the best, Tim. You don't have to do that, man, but you're the best. You're the best, sir. It's a nice morning. This will wake me up. I did not sleep well. And Tim, that's the other reason. I didn't sleep well last night. So I'm going to hang tight here and then get up early tomorrow and head towards Phoenix, sir. Well, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I'll send you, Tim, I'll send you my order later. Phoenix will be on the air around 10:15. Let me look. I forgot. I'm going to try and get up traffic. That's what I'm hoping. So it would be nice if I let you guys know tomorrow. 9:50 it says. So I said 10:15, so close. So maybe I'll move it back to 10:15 to give me a little more cushion. But other than that, we'll be ready to rock and roll tomorrow. So yeah, I hope to leave here by 7 in the morning. That's my hope. I am feeling okay, Jane. I'm just knocking on wood that the only thing stopping me from doing the surprise this weekend is if I'm under the weather or some technical mishap. But yeah, I'm feeling good. Feeling fine, feeling good. So, yeah, 100%. Oh, Cheddar Bay biscuits. Is Red Lobster open that more early, Tim? Is Red Lobster open that early? I love it. Oh, I hear the Vipers. Here we go. Our first Vipers of the morning. Sorry for the signal inconsistencies. As you know, it can be hit or miss. All right. That, Tim, you should, if you, that'll be amazing. Here we go. Two more. How's the volume on that? Good, bad? Yeah, we're about 7 hours behind, Damon. If we were to do Greenwich Mean Time or UTC time, we are 7 hours behind. We are +7. Bamatrol. Bama, what's up? Hello, hello. Good to see ya. Welcome in. How's that volume? Too loud, too soft? Well, that's good. Everybody's going to be at the show tomorrow so far that's voted. I'm very close to getting Starlink, but I decided to fulfill a commitment I made. Remember, everybody, when we did our annual poll, our 50th Airport Extravaganza poll, and we did narrow down the bracketology, and we narrowed it down, and you guys voted on Honolulu and London. Well, I will say that I just booked a flight to one of those airports. So in the next 3 months, I'll give you 3 months. Ooh. There we go. There we go. All right, let me know if you're still with us. I had to slap the Wi-Fi router or the hotspot and reconnect it. So let me know that you're still with us. Nothing, nothing happened. No action happened. So we are good to go. Yep. Thank you, Tim. Yep, I've got it on the calendar. I've got it marked down, 1:30, and then 4:15, 4:30 for the departure. Damon's still here. Thank you, guys. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm trying to get the signal to stabilize a little bit. It's always okay here in Tucson. We're barely just getting 5G down here for Verizon at the airport. So we're barely just getting 5G. That's what happens when you're in the south part of Tucson. Thank you, Tim. Thank you. Now 86% aren't tuning in. That's ridiculous. That's tantamount to treason. Say hello to our friends in ATC. So again, very exciting next few months to come. Phoenix tomorrow, this weekend, big surprise. It is super top secret. Then the following week will be in San Diego. And then Christmas week, we will be back here or in Phoenix. And we'll be hanging around Phoenix and Tucson till after the new year. Jane is still there. What up, Jane? Thanks, everybody. Sorry about those technical issues. So I always warn people in advance. Tucson, you know, is hit or miss, so Starlink is on sale for $229, but to do the roam, it's $165 a month. That's a lot. And I bought Christmas gifts for my family. Family takes priority, of course. So we may have to wait a little bit for Starlink. As far as new planes being added to the graveyard, I haven't seen any. We know those two Spirits are over there, but we haven't had any new graveyard planes show up in the last week. It was a pretty quiet week there was a lot of passenger activity, but as far as like military action and other stuff, it was a pretty quiet week. I hear the Vipers, though. You hear that hissing? So tomorrow, we'll just say right around 10 o'clock. Give 15 minutes either way. I'm going to try and get out earlier. I'm setting my alarm for 5 and try and be out the door by 7. Tim, did you see that? So Delta, I checked the schedule tomorrow. Delta's bringing a 767-300, an A330, and an A330-900, according to Flight Radar. You get your own little mini receiver. Yeah, Starlink, you'll get your own little mini receiver. And then you have to pay for the service, Damon. Good question. Good question, sir. Well, here we go. Viper action time. Good talk, everybody. Good talk. Eagle Beagle. Whoa, what's up, Eagle Beagle? Robbie Batista. Hi, Robbie. What's happening? We got Vipers aplenty today. Yeah. Oh, that was an early takeoff. I like it. An afterburner. What? And just with enough time to, I swear all four used their afterburner because my ears are tinging a little bit. Just in time for our Dallas arrival on the E-175 there. Of course I'm ready for Christmas, Robbie. Absolutely. How about that for some fun action, am I right? That's good stuff. Oh, it's American from Phoenix. My bad. My bad. Thank you, Tim, for the correction. An A319. I'll give you a hint. The flight I booked yesterday has me taking an A319 somewhere from Tucson. So I will be connecting somewhere. Alan, good afternoon. How are you? I'm good. Our F-16 count is now up to 12. Looks like a fairly light A319 load this morning. Envoy models. Well, good morning, Envoy models. I love Envoy. After all, they were the airline that hired me. Yes, they do, Damon. They do unrestricted climbs. It just kind of depends. Oh, this is an A320. Wow. Society Red, what's up? I'm way off, Tim. That's an A320 right there. Yeah, Damon, they do unrestricted climbs. I would have to check the schedule on the parameters, because certain F-16s will do unrestricted climbs. Not everyone does, but yes, they do. Ah, Tim with a good guess. Tim, you know your stuff. You're my boy, dude. All right, so Tim has narrowed it down to an A319 to either Honolulu or London. That is correct, Tim. The question is, which airport is it? Is it London or is it Honolulu? Envoy models, it will be a China Airlines A350 tomorrow. So yes, it will be, I believe, an A350-900 for China Airlines tomorrow. Yes. So we're looking forward to that. That'll... Tim, I feel like Air France is like on a Thanksgiving break. I looked for them today, and I did not see them on the schedule. So they might be on like one of their 1 week off breaks or something. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing. Oh, we got a chopper. So again, I'm playing it simple with the soundboard today. A little impromptu stream here. That helicopter is, I think it's Department of Public Safety, or the county, Pinal County, or excuse me, Pima County. We're in Pima County. Pinal is just north of us. Envoy models, I'd be departing, if I remember the schedule correctly, I leave on a Sunday, and it is around 9:30 in the morning from Tucson. So yes, either Honolulu or London, I'll be leaving at 9:30 in the morning. So welcome in everybody. Very impromptu stream here. Thought I'd sneak by. I live only 10 minutes away, which is pretty sweet. So I'll definitely probably sneak on a lot more here from Tucson. So yeah, I leave 9:30 on a Sunday to either Honolulu or London. And that's not even the surprise this weekend. It's like there's the surprise. Oh, and then I also booked, where did I book to? I was busy, very busy yesterday. I was getting work done on my truck, getting the channel thing, some stuff done with the channel, doing some Christmas shopping for the family. A lot going on yesterday. So if you're just joining us, don't be shy, say hi. And yeah, so San Diego, December 14th and 15th. Or maybe it's the 15th and 16th. I can't remember. But San Diego. And then we'll be hanging in Phoenix and Tucson until after the new year. Unless I find like a super ridiculous flight deal somewhere. And then January is a very busy month. I don't think I've even talked about January. Good, because we're going to keep it top secret. Oh, really? Awesome, Envoy models. Going to Panama. Sweet. Aircraft Expeditions, what's up? Yeah, we will be in Phoenix tomorrow. We will be broadcasting live like we are today for the big China Airlines inaugural flight. Driving up, waking up early. What's up, Danimal? Hey, Dan. Hey, Aircraft Expeditions. Have you heard anything about Rolls-Royce, what they're going to replace the 747-200 with? Or are they going to replace anything? Because I have not heard a word. Oh, look at this. Envoy Models doing the work. Oh, look at that. He says Honolulu. He says if you're going in the morning and connecting, you're going to Honolulu. That's a pretty good guess. Yep, that's right. It will be drill weekend this weekend for the Air National Guard, but I will be out of town for a big surprise, hopefully, Aircraft Expeditions. Oh, you said it for... I didn't see it, Tim. My apologies. My apologies. Well, I do have a long connection. That is a fact. So welcome in everybody to Tucson. This is Tucson, Arizona, in the southwest of the United States. If you're a first-time viewer, I know it's being cut up for scrap, but I was hoping they would replace it with something like a 777 or a Dreamliner. I was hoping, or maybe a 744. But yeah, they have not replaced it with anything. So yes, excellent work by Envoy Models and Tim. I am, in fact, I will tell you, the viewers, I am going to Honolulu, but I will not say when. I will just keep it a secret. I hope they replace it with a 747-8, but I don't think they need something cheap. They need a cheap aircraft, so that's why I'm thinking they might do an old 777 or something. What is the rarest plane I've ever seen in Tucson? Well, Envoy Models, I've lived here for almost, 10 months now. So I definitely am not the most experienced. Rod Moyes, checking out the E-175 from Carlsbad. Excellent work, sir. Oh, you already know? Are you spying? Are you spying on my email? I literally just booked it yesterday. Yeah, that's a good point, Aircraft Expeditions. I'd probably say the Antonov. But then again, we had the 747-200, and it was like one of only, I don't know, like 4 flying, something like that. So, yeah, we'll see. I'm hoping Rolls-Royce brings it into the house, brings it sooner than later. Well, I kind of figured it would be if your title is Envoy Models, if the E-175 is your favorite. And so, yeah, we'll be going to Honolulu, finally. And looking forward to it. It's going to be a quick trip because, as you know, anybody who stayed in Hawaii or flown to Hawaii, it's super expensive. So, Yeah, the 224 is being rebuilt. That's correct. I see a couple more F-16s taxiing. So thanks, everybody, for joining me on the old impromptu show. I just want to get the word out about the show tomorrow. If you haven't liked the show for tomorrow, please do. And 30% of you say you're not going to be attending. That hurts. But that's why we have the replays. Oh, Eagle, Colorado. Cool, man. Ow. And one more. Yeah, well, I have. They are loud. All right, a 4-pack. Nice little 4-pack of Vipers. I think that brings us up to F-16 count up to 16 this morning. Yeah, let me know how the audio is, if it's too loud, if it's too soft, if it's just right. Society Red, the rarest plane I saw was the, Society Red says the rarest plane I saw was the NASA Super Guppy from NASA at Phoenix. Wow, that is pretty rare. There goes November 793 Kilo going to Goshen, Indiana. Whoever flies there goes a lot. Goes to Goshen, Indiana a lot. Damon says never too loud for the F-16s, while James Woolard says the noise can overload the Wi-Fi in my experience. Huh. I did not know that. Envoy models, I have plane spotted at Eagle sometime. It's gorgeous. In fact, if you go in my live show library, you will see not one, but 2 live shows from Eagle, Colorado. So how about that? The Guppy is coming. Dan says, Aircraft Expedition says the Guppy is coming in Tucson for engine testing. How about that? That's exciting. And here goes Southwest Airlines, 737-700. Ah, sweet, Dale. Yes. Thank you for letting me know, Dale. I can't decide, Dale, if I want to be on the garage, Terminal 4 garage or the Terminal 3 garage, because they might arrive right around the time that ATC switches from west to east flow. So I'm kind of like 50-50. So what I may do is go to the edge of Terminal 3, and that puts me about halfway down the runway on each side. So I kind of am thinking that, just in case, because they usually switch flow around 1:30 or between 1 and 3. If it's a light wind day at Phoenix, they usually switch between 1 and 3 o'clock. So I'm kind of leaning towards the east edge of parking garage 3, but I'm not totally sure yet. So I'm like 50-50. 510 Steve, what's up? How are you? Yep, Envoy models, we did, in fact, yeah, I love Eagle. We do, when we usually go to Eagle, we go to Aspen. So it's like Aspen one day, Eagle the next day. Envoy Models is asking, will I be flying or driving to Phoenix tomorrow? I'll be driving. It's only about, I can usually make it there in 2 hours or less. So it's really not a long drive. Yeah, Society Red said, I see Spirit Airlines is going to stop service at Sky Harbor. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. They didn't have a very large operation, Society Red at Phoenix, and they're trying to conserve cash. So I think that is a smart move on their part. So we will be losing Spirit. Yeah, you know, exactly, Dale. If I'm at the top of, or if I'm on the far east side of Terminal 3, I can probably see you at the top of Terminal 4. Mike. Yeah, that's right, Mike. Mike says they switch runways to the direction that blinds the pilots the most. That's actually very true. Yep, that is a fact. I've always, yeah, I've always thought that. Gal, that's a tough decision. Now I'm thinking about it. Now that I'm thinking about it, China Airlines will probably block in at the same gate that Air France blocks in over in the B concourse. Decisions. Karen, good morning. Oh my gosh, 3:11 a.m. from Melbourne. I can't sleep, so glad to see you're on. Thanks so much, Karen. I met your line mechanic friend, Sean. Probably. God, I'm trying to think. All right, safe travels, Envoy Models. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. So we've had 16 F-16s this morning so far. We've been on the air for about 45 minutes or so. So I'm thinking we'll have some more in a little while. We will see. Right now it looks like I'm going with a Mooney. I think that's a Mooney. Oh, yeah, okay. STS, yes, then I have, yes. I know exactly who you're talking about, Aircraft Expeditions. 100%. So, again, we're here in Tucson International Airport. If you're not familiar, we get about 4 million passengers a year. We have our very own Air National Guard unit. Anywhere from, 60 to 80 F-16s here on the property. It's the largest. Morris Air National Guard base is the largest in the country. And so we get a weekly dose of F-16s. Or I should say a daily dose during the week. It's pretty much every day, except Saturday or Sunday, with the exception of drill weekend, which is usually the first weekend of a month. So we check out that King Air. Moonies over Miami, Rod says. Oh, he's your best friend? Well, yeah, you could aggravate me. I don't know that that's possible. Because the weather, like, my main beef with Tucson is the weather. And right now it's fantastic. So I'm pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. So we will be very busy tomorrow. I'm going to try and stay as long. I have to go to work on Thursday, but I'm going to try and stay as long as I can, as long as I have the energy. So hopefully we might be able to break a record or get close to breaking a record for longest show. So when I get home, I'll charge all the batteries and be good to go. Karen says we can't stream from our Royal Australian Air Force bases. Probably would get arrested. Well, that's not cool. Can't believe Australia doesn't let you do that. You should be proud of Australian heritage. But I do love Australia. Nope, I'll be live streaming from Tucson. Aircraft Expeditions, I'll be live streaming from Tucson tomorrow. Aircraft Expeditions asking the question if I'll be live streaming from Tucson tomorrow. Nope, we will be in Phoenix. This has been on the calendar. I even took a day off of work tomorrow because I usually work on Wednesdays. So, it's a big deal. So we will be in Phoenix tomorrow. I hope you can join me. I'll be up there around 9, hopefully, 9-ish. The show starts at 10, or around 10. That is pretty ridiculous. Mike, I love your idea, and we will probably do that. There's one of our great airside ops officers. He's probably the greatest known to mankind. Ken. Yes, Mike, love the idea. Mike says you should do a live walkthrough of the Pima Air and Space Museum. I think that's a great idea, and I think we will definitely do that probably in the next 2 months. Maybe we'll do it over the Christmas break. Actually, because the weather should be awesome, and we're planning on sticking around here for a couple weeks, so we might have to do that. But, Mike, I'll tell you this right now. I better get some Dr. Scholl's insoles because it's a lot of walking. I'll tell you, a lot of walking. You're like, oh, my gosh. Roger that, Aircraft Expeditions. The Planes Society Red are there's a couple of different purposes for those planes in the background. The ones you see, it's probably the number one question I get when I'm in Tucson or broadcasting from Tucson is, what's up with all those planes? I might do that, Aircraft Expeditions, but there's not a lot of ton of action. That's the only problem. It's hit or miss. Here's our daily water cannon salute. This is the fire department supporting the channel, welcoming us to to Tucson. Now, they do this every morning. They do it every morning. Just to, I don't know why they do it. I'm sure it's to clean out the pipes or whatever, or test everything. So, but every morning they do it. And excuse me for a second. That's right. For all of you guys, great supporters for the channel, for all of you. I hope you had, if you're in the United States, had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I worked, and it was nice and quiet. So, all for holidays that are nice and quiet. All right, so the question we get often is, what's up with all those aircraft? So, those planes back there are on Ascent Aviation property. They're an MRO facility. MRO stands for maintenance, repair, and overhaul. So some planes are in storage, some planes are getting worked on. It just kind of depends. Little Cessna there. Citation jet. I literally was just chilling at work on Thursday, which is great. It's exactly what I was hoping for. And thank you, everybody, for joining me on the impromptu stream. We got the big China Airlines inaugural flight tomorrow. We'll be broadcasting around starting at 10. Retirement days. Ooh, is the Aztec flying the Piper Aztec twin engine here? Here's a unique twin engine plane. This looks like the Aztec. It's like the Pontiac Aztec, but a little bit better. What's up, Uncle Plane Guy? How much snow did you get in Indianapolis, Uncle Plane Guy? My sister in Chicago got 7 inches. Mattman says he got close to 12. North, we've had 16. 16 F-16 so far, Uncle Plane Guy. And Aircraft Expedition says we had the F-16 Charlie Sandman retire yesterday with the very rare paint job. Nice. Nice, Uncle Plane Guy. Good for you. All right. We'll watch Alpine Air, or excuse me, Ameriflight, load the UPS packages. I think this comes in from Nogales, or maybe Phoenix. The official plane, oh, Rod says the official plane of the alma mater, San Diego State University. That's right, the Aztecs. Bailey, good morning. Cold and rainy Virginia. I figured it might be cold and rainy. I have to make sure that I don't drink any caffeine past lunch today. And then I have to drug myself so I can fall asleep tonight. So I can get up early and get to Phoenix tomorrow. Really, really big show is Ed Sullivan used to say. We got a really, really big show. Hey, Uncle Plane Guy, how come you never live stream from Indianapolis? All right, I got your email. Check that. Check out that old. Is that a? That looks like a MiG, but I don't know old jets very well. Just got your email, Rod. So, is that an old MiG? Ah, gotcha, Uncle Plane Guy. Well, you got to start somewhere. MiG-17. Okay, right on. That's pretty rad there. That's pretty cool, Rod. You're going to an air show. Uncle Plane Guy says he's going to an air show next year. And Aircraft Expeditions says Heritage Flight this year is going to include an F-4 Phantom. Ooh, now that'll get some eyes. Oh, here comes the F-16's back. Good to hear, Uncle Plane Guy, going to the Terre Haute Air Show. If you didn't know, the ARF station is right behind us. ARF, of course, stands for airplanes, rescue, and free fries. You know, Society Red, I'm not aware of Luke Days, so thank you for bringing that up. It might be a good idea to do that. That's not a bad suggestion. Aircraft rescue and firefighting. You mean it doesn't? You mean it doesn't stand for free fries? That'd be great. Oh, ARF stands for always recommending French fries. That's what it stands for. Always recommending French fries. That's right. There is the UPS mail being loaded off. UPS mail packages loaded off. And of course, with it being peak shipping season, it is sad that we won't be seeing the MD-11s. But, however, because of that, we might see more 747s than you think. I know a lot of 747s are being contracted out right now because of, obviously, the MD-11s being grounded. So be on the lookout. All right, Luke Days, Society Red says is March 21st and 22nd. Thank you for that, Society Red. The Taco Bell. Yes, I remember the Taco Bell incident. But I still gladly eat Taco Bell. If you're just joining us, welcome into Pip's Plane Spotting Live, impromptu edition. Thought I'd pop on here for a little bit, remind people about the big show tomorrow. Don't forget to like and subscribe to that. It's literally the most important thing this week. More important than my job, than food. Literally the most important thing this week. Or at least on Wednesday. I even took off work. That's how important it is. Dan Reeves says, don't forget the show at Yuma as well. That they normally don't. They normally get some recent stuff. I reckon it's worth streaming there as well on the non-show days. One of the best spotting I ever had was at Yuma. Dan, you gotta tell me where to spot in Yuma, because I drove by the airport and I was like, I don't know. There's not a lot of great sign lines. So Dan Reeves, you definitely have to tell me. I'm all ears. Last night, Aircraft Expeditions, I was in bed like at 9 or 8 or 9. I'm what you call a party pooper. Earlier, we announced, if you weren't on the show earlier, we did announce, and this is for you who are kind enough to tune in, we are headed finally. I remember when you, several months ago, voted where the 50th Airport Extravaganza will be taking place, either in London or Honolulu or Frankfurt. Well, we will be going to Honolulu. That's right. We will be going to Hawaii here in the next, 3 months? Very exciting. And then we're going to San Diego in 2 weeks. Actually, we'll be there in 2 weeks. And then after that, we'll be hanging here for the holidays. And in January, I have not one, not two, I think 3, maybe 2. 2 airports. 2 new airports. Or maybe 1 new airport. I'm very busy. Giving it up. Aircraft Expedition says he saw the launch last night. Okay, Dan, I will check that out. Thank you, Dan Reeves, for giving me suggestions on where to spot at Yuma, Arizona. Debuno, hello. Hello. Yes, very exciting. Very exciting. I would like to go to Australia eventually. But I can tell you that in the next 3 months, we will be going to how many different airports? Some we've been to before, some we have not. What did I count? Okay. Between December, January, and even February, we will be going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different airports at a minimum if I stay healthy. So very exciting. Guam! Yeah, I've thought about Guam, Deb. Plus, it would be a vacation for me. I think it's a great suggestion. That's what everybody says. Aircraft Expedition's talking about Red Flag in Las Vegas. He says that would be a heck of a live for you. I bet. I might have to do that. I'll tell you what, I'll start researching Luke on March 21st and 22nd. And then, of course, here in Heritage Flight here in Tucson, of course. Deb Uno, thank you so much for joining Premium Economy for just 99 cents. Aloha in the spirit of Hawaii. Oh, we got 2 F-16s coming back. Come on. Nope. It's like zooming in on flecks of pepper. They're very quiet. We'll see them landing here in just a second. Well, Aircraft Expeditions, that definitely could be a possibility. Okay, now you're loud. So we've had 16 F-16s this morning. What did we have, like 8? I think we had 24 last week. It was very busy last Monday. I like that plan, Aircraft Expeditions. Yeah, feel free to email me. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at pipsplanespottinglive@gmail.com. PIPS planespotting, one word, live@gmail.com. pipsplanespottinglive@gmail.com. Well, thanks, Deb. That's really nice of you to say. Deb says you are so welcome. Love your work and talents. Well, mighty, I love a person who expresses gratitude. Thank you so much. Aircraft Expedition's been a member for 10 months. Unbelievable. Thanks, Danimal, the man who knows more about the Tucson aviation scene than anybody that I personally know. Aircraft Expeditions. All right, Aircraft Expeditions, have a great day. Thanks, Danimal. I'll look for your email, sir. You have a great one, sir. Thank you, Aircraft Expeditions. Right now, I just need a lot of good vibes. I'm telling you, this surprise is big. I think it's pretty big. So it's an airport we've never, ever, ever been to before. And I don't think it's ever, ever, ever been live streamed from. Now, I could be wrong. So I have not seen a live stream from it. So first thing I need to do when I get into the location is test the equipment. So I fly to the airport on Saturday and got to test the equipment to make sure it works. So, knock on wood for that. See you, dude. I wonder if we'll be getting any more F-16s. We'll wait around for a little while. This was a kind of an impromptu. Emperor Cork. Is it Kerry International Airport you're going to? No, no. In Ireland? No, not quite. Although Ireland is on the list of places to go to. 100%. But between flight and airfare and hotel, you're probably talking, I don't know, $1,500. So it's not cheap. And we pretty much put whatever we receive from all of you generous folks back into the channel to new airports, equipment, and cover our costs. So. Absolutely, yeah, Deb. I am 100% at the airport here at Tucson International. I will tell you that the airport is in North America. There, I'll give you a little hint. The airport is in North America, but that does also, FYI, include the Caribbean. And again, it is an airport I don't think I've ever seen live. I know I haven't done a live show from. So, that's the only two. There's two hints. It is in North America, and I don't think a live show has ever been done there before. Tim, thank you so much for gifting a membership, my friend. Tim gifting the membership to Air King Flyer. Thank you, Tim, being a gentleman and a scholar. You are the best. Emperor of Cork says return is 400. If you don't mind sharing with sheep, I'll give you a hay. Deal. I mean, the sheep are probably very comfy. Hi, Lynn. How are you? Lynn, I still haven't heard back from the FAA. I just want you to know. Hey, but you know, speaking of Lynn, it was Marcy's birthday, Rockin' Desert Rose, last Saturday. I think we do have a birthday coming up this week. Do we? No. It's actually next week we have a birthday. And speaking of which, I just started this last week. But if you would like a birthday shout out on your birthday on the show, if we broadcast, you can just simply email me at pipsplanespottinglive@gmail.com. Just email your email, birthday, and I will put it on my calendar. Absolutely, Tim. We will most definitely bring in the soundboard tomorrow. Oh, my goodness, Deb Uno, thank you so much for upgrading your membership to First Class Premier. Your support really helps the channel. Very appreciative. I'll remember that, Emperor of Cork. So here's my email. I'll put it in the chat window here. Whoops, pain's funny. Tidonji, what's going on? Thank you, Deb. Thank you for your kindness. So yes, Phoenix tomorrow, our big China Airlines inaugural show. I also saw that Delta's going to be sending us quite a flock of aircraft, different aircraft. I counted 6 or 7 different aircraft that Delta will be bringing us tomorrow. 767-300, an A330-300 or 200, an A330-900, a 757. Of course, the usual A321, an A220 even. So we got and Delta's not even a hub in Phoenix, but we're getting a cornucopia of aircraft to go along with China Airlines, who is scheduled to bring the A350-900 to Phoenix tomorrow. So we'll wait a little bit. I'll tell you what, I will wait probably till, I don't know, 10:15 and see if we get any more action. We'll hang out here for a little bit. Oh, speaking of action, I wonder if this is Civil Air Patrol. Besba, what's up? Welcome in. I'm Pip. Nice to meet you. If I've met you before, I apologize. I usually try and have a good memory. But yes, our big Phoenix show will be on around, let's call it 10 o'clock tomorrow. I'm hoping to leave Tucson here around 7. If not earlier. If I can leave earlier, I will. So. Dubjet live stream to link in with. They will guide you. It's so cost effective. I think that's a great idea. M3, they sure do. They actually do still exist. They actually have, yeah, and they have Civil Air Patrol. They have a couple of planes here in Tucson. So they sure do. And I love Dubjet. Paul, and I haven't seen it. Them in a while on my channel, but I definitely will be hitting them up if we head to Dublin. We are planning on a 20,000 subscriber special from the UK. So we're right just below 11,000, so we only need 9,000 more subscribers, and we will be off to Europe. So I have that in the long-term plans. A 20,000 subscriber special to Europe. That'll give me enough time to donate enough plasma and and also save up. I'm trying to save up all my frequent flyer miles and be disciplined. You know, it's easy to spend them. So I definitely want to be disciplined and save them up. And sorry for the shaky camera. I'm on top of my truck, so it does shake a little bit. So we can shoot over the barbed wire here. I know that Las Vegas may be in the works, and we may be headed there for CES, the Consumer Electronics Show. And so I may start actually looking into that over the next couple of weeks. But CES, of course, in Las Vegas, like the largest electronics show in the U.S. for sure. Is it in the world? I don't know. But it's definitely one of the biggest and busiest in Las Vegas. And so we get a lot of unique aircraft. Airlines will fly charter just for that show, charters for the show. Like last year, I saw Air France, which, by the way, is coming to Las Vegas under normal commercial flights this year. Air France, Asiana, of course, Korean Air. What else did I see there that was new? I think I saw Lufthansa there. So there's a lot of unique airlines that fly in to Las Vegas during CES week. Oh, well, thanks, T. Donji. I appreciate that. That is very kind of you. I try and be high energy. Or actually, I don't think I'm that high energy. But I try. That's very kind of you to say. Just keep on, you know, doing what we do. And I do, for you new viewers who, I do have a full-time job, actually. It's working in airport operations. And so I do this on my off days. I work 4 days during the week, 4 10-hour shifts. And I do this on my off days. But because it's a special occasion, I took off tomorrow from work. And then I also took a day off of work next week. So, a lot of exciting stuff coming up. Is that E-175? Is that going back to Dallas? Or is that Phoenix for American Eagle? It's going to DFW. A nice little 2-hour and change flight. Thank you, Tim. Yep, we got some good mountains. Some mountains are as tall as 9,000 feet here. Let's give you an old tour while we have... Is Wraith... No, not there. That is also Raytheon, that hangar over there. But here is Raytheon. They have a huge facility here at Tucson Airport. Raytheon, the defense conglomerate. And over here, that is an empty hangar. Over there, I believe that is the state police helicopter hangar. And right there is the sheriff's hangar. Kevin Stanhope, over 9,000? What? Thank you, sir. That's awesome. That is wonderful. That is fantastic. That means we're only 11,000 officially away from our 20,000 Europe subscriber special. There's the tower. That tower was built in 2016. I see it, Tim. This building right here, we call this Big Blue. This building right here, you see it's got the big blue doors on it. That is for Mitsubishi Heavy Industries, which took over... Stupid barbed wire. I got to zoom out because it won't let me. It took over the CRJ program from Bombardier. So Mitsubishi Heavy Industries has a bunch of CRJ 700s, 200s, 900s, even a couple of thousands over there. And they use it for storage and then also for repair. American Airlines back to Phoenix. No problemo, T-Donji. It's probably one of the most common questions I get when we're broadcasting from here is, where's all those planes? What are all those planes? Why are there so many planes? So it's good to represent Tucson. Repping the old aeropuerto. Southwest Airlines in from Denver. Tim, that's kind of a 50-50 proposition right now, especially if I take extra day off for Honolulu. I'll be kind of got to be careful on that. So I don't know, Tim. I do not know. Okay, so continuing our tour, Mitsubishi. See how the CRJ's over there? And if we go to the right, Bombardier has their private jets, or their, I guess, corporate jets factory over there. So we will see a lot of global. So we'll see a lot of Challengers, a lot of Globals, 5500s, 6500s, 7500s. So either coming in for maintenance and repair or warranty work or brand new airplanes. And this is really cool. I don't have a picture of it because it didn't come in closely. Well, the airport doesn't really let me share pictures, so that's the real reason. But I did find a airplane I've never seen, or an airplane from a country I've never seen before. It was a Republic of Zambia Challenger that was there. It had Republic of Zambia on it. It was a Challenger 600, and I've never seen a plane from Zambia, so I crossed that off the bingo list. Craig Smith, hello from London, England. Thanks so much. Yeah, so I had never seen a plane from Zambia before, so that was pretty rad. Looks like Ameriflight and their Beechcraft is going to take off shortly. And to finally round out the tour, those hangars and those airplanes are part of Ascent Aviation, a MRA, which stands for Maintenance, Repair, and Overhaul. So you'll notice that in the background you see a couple of Spirit Tails. Those Spirit Tails are there specifically for storage. Other planes there's work being done on them. Cargo retrofits and things like that. Oh, here comes Ameriflight. What will it take to do 20,000 subscriber? Well, honestly, it would probably take about, I would say, Emperor of Cork. Honestly, the more subscribers we get, the quicker we get to the, and that means I got to save up. But I'm guessing the trip would probably cost in the neighborhood of $3,000. If I can pay for it with miles, that would I would say about $3,000 would be a safe estimate. So to go back to the Ascent Aviation base there, so they have a lot of planes for repairs, things like that are there. Mostly single, they're all single aisle. Ascent also has a heavy duty MRO base up at the Pinal Graveyard up in north of Marana, about 45 minutes. And they're doing cargo retrofits on 777s. So they're doing old commercial airliners and they're retrofitting them into cargos. So, yeah, pretty cool stuff. And it looks like we do have another Southwest here. And then, of course, we've got the terminal in the background and the old Tucson Tower here on the right side. Southwest Airlines from Vegas. Thank you, Tim. All right, well, Southwest lands. We got a CRJ 900 right here. You can't really see it, but the ARF station is right behind me. And then also at the south end of the property, SkyWest has a new maintenance hangar here too. You know, I can probably give you an idea what's published. I'll have to do a count, Craig, on what's stored. I can give you an idea probably. I think the rarest thing I've seen is an Air France Hop CRJ 900 parked over at the Mitsubishi, along with a Garuda Indonesia CRJ 1000. Is there any Canadians, huh? Palm Springs. Palm Springs is like Tucson, only a little bit hotter and a little bit higher. And a little bit more expensive to live. Hawker to Deer Valley Airport in Tucson. Oh, we got the, we might have some medical action at the terminal, or maybe they'll be doing an inspection. Well, they're going over to where the FedEx and the other cargo is parked. Interesting. Here comes another F-16 back in. Didn't I say up in Phoenix? I think I said up here, Deer Valley up in Phoenix. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Sorry. I said Tucson? Well, I meant Phoenix. My apologies. Deer Valley is, in fact, in Phoenix. That is 100%. Yes. My apologies. I'll see what I find, Craig. I'll see what I find in there. There's the two-seater. The F-16 two-seater. Oh, no delay for that CRJ. I thought it was going to go park somewhere, but it's off and rolling to Palm Springs. This is a repo or repositioning flight. There are no passengers on this flight. Huh? Well, I think we had to go around. Or, what is this? American 737. What are they doing? Well, apologies, my camera is poopy in the sun. Was that a go around? Let me look. It sure was. Either that CRJ was taking too long, or that 737 was either high or too fast. So that American will come around again in the next couple of minutes. Thanks everybody for liking and subscribing. Tuning in is the impromptu edition. I thought I'd sneak on. And 71% of you are planning to tune in tomorrow. That's fantastic. It'd be great if it were 100%, right? Tim is telling us this E-175 is going to Denver on United Express, an Embraer 175. Society Red says, when I was in the Air Force, I was occasionally assigned some Air Force One duties. What? I got to see Air Force One up close. I saw both the VC-25B and the VC-137. Wow. Now that's pretty rad. That is a special privilege. That's pretty rad, man. Is this a global or a Gulfstream landing? I think it's a Gulfstream. No? That wing set looks like a global. Those wings, yeah. The wings, the way the wings are. Sweet. Mallorca is Atlantis. The Irish, Welsh, Scots, and English have been found to be generic blood brothers of the Basque people. This is true history. I did not know that. This isn't a history channel, but it is a plane spotting channel. Nice global here from, I wonder who that is, because it's not a NetJets, but it does have, it appears to have the N tail number. Duncan says hello. Watching from Aberdeen in Scotland. Thank you so much for saying hello and liking and subscribing. Duncan, we did have 12 F-16s take off earlier. If you want to rewind and watch them take off. This would probably be my choice of jet, although Gulfstream 700, it would be a number 2. Very close, number 2. Very close, number 2. Or maybe it just depends on the day. Maybe I'll say a G700 on the next day. And we do have another private jet that is landing next. Again, our show at Phoenix is scheduled to start right around 10. I put 10 or 9:50, something like that. So right around 10 o'clock. If I can start earlier, I absolutely will. Air King Flyer, what's up? You were just gifted a membership by the great Tim Arnold. Hey, and your birthday's next week, Air King Flyer. See? The calendar is already paying dividends. Air King Flyer's birthday is on the 9th. And Marcy's was last Saturday. And Lynn's is the 22nd. John says that 313... Bravo Kilo, owned by Wingtip Aviation Chicago Charter Ops. Thank you, sir. Oh, and this is a Challenger, another Bombardier product. Speaking of wingtip ops, I was thinking about streaming at Palwaukee Airport, or now called Chicago Executive. That's a cool little airport, if you know which airport I'm talking about. Oh, is there another person on the 22nd that I missed? All right, Lynn, I got to check the calendar now. Well, crap. I am checking the calendar. And by the way, if you'd like us to join, if you'd like to be added to the Pip Hal's Birthday Club, giving you a shout out, just email me your email, your birthday, and if we're broadcasting that day, make sure to give you a shout out. That's right, you will be. I remember you saying that, Air King Flyer. You will be flying to Tucson. Yes, excellent work, Lynn. You are correct. Michael Flannery's birthday is also the 22nd. Well done, Lynn. You are hired as the secretary. Yes, so 2 birthdays on the 22nd of December. Michael Flannery and Lynn Christie. Excellent work, Lynn. Excellent memory as well. Air King Flyer, I apologize. I won't be in Tucson. Well, if I get sick, but if I stay healthy, I got the big surprise this weekend that I'll be flying off to. So we'll be giving you a shout out, hopefully from the big surprise. And that's a Tuesday, so we will be busy on Tuesday. Here's a Cessna Citation, flying high. What do we got inbound next? This is an is this an E175? Yeah, I'm really excited for this this weekend. Well, I had the entire week. We got Phoenix tomorrow, China Airlines inaugural. In case you're wondering, not an excuse to not tune into the show, but it's supposed to land around 1:30 tomorrow. And then I'll take off around 4:30 tomorrow. We might switch to the other side. We'll catch both the landing and the departure if we can. Oh, no, this is 737. I was way off. American Airlines. I did not look at flight radar. My apologies. ERB, what's up? How are you? Bem-vindo ao programa. Sounds good, Dan Reeves. Couple of F-16s back in. Excellent, excellent. That's a Phenom, an Embraer Phenom. Oh, yeah, I've got 4 F-16s that are arriving. Flying right over my head. I wonder, I counted 4 F-16s, Dan Reeves. They'll all come racing back in. Alrighty. Excellent work, Dan. Oh, yeah, I got 4 more. I got 8. I got 8. Flying in formation. We got 2 4-packs. Thank you, Dan Reeves. Oh, this is our favorite. This is our favorite paint job right here. It's the King and Queen, the Desert Queen, King and Queen. Look, on one side you got a king, and the other side you got a queen. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this is probably my personal favorite. Don't worry, I have more batteries. Don't worry, be happy. So 8 of them. I wonder if I can get all 8 in the picture. Wait. What? And one more above us. What's this guy doing? He went hard on the brakes. Thanks for everybody who renewed their membership. And thank you, Deb. Welcome to the club. Tim, thank you for gifting a membership. There's our Alabama Slammer, the red tail, Alabama red tail. lot of Vipers. You can hear that hissing. I wonder if that hissing is why they're called Vipers, or maybe it's pure coincidence. Regardless, you always know it's an F-16. Brian Cassidy, it is a joint civil-military airport. Yeah, it 100% is. This is home of the largest Air National Guard Reserve unit in the country. We have anywhere from 60 to 90 F-16s. They're all F-16s. The Gambians, Society Red says, very cool. I'm still learning a lot about the military, but I'm learning little bits piece by piece by you smart folks here. Oh, that's a good, Brian. That's a great question. I don't know why. I do not know the significance of the paint schemes or the special liveries. I'll have to ask. Or if anybody knows, feel free to share with us. Looks like ARF is inspecting maybe a 737-500 or treating a mechanic. Oh, man, my neck. I definitely need to go to chiropractor. So it is, in fact, about 10:23, and we will end the show here, but not before we say thank you to everybody who joined on this impromptu edition. Thanks, Deb Uno, for joining the Pip Pals Club. Thanks, Tim. Aircraft Expeditions, Colin, for renewing their memberships. Thank you to Tim for gifting a membership. Make sure that you, if you can, tune in to our big show tomorrow. It is the first ever China Airlines regularly scheduled flight to Phoenix tomorrow. It is there, and we will be there tomorrow around 10 o'clock, hopefully, if not sooner. Make sure to tune in, and don't forget to like and subscribe, pre-like. I look forward to seeing all of you tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. And also, don't forget our big surprise this weekend. I promise, if it all goes well, you will not be disappointed. I'll be flying in there on Saturday, testing the equipment, and probably have our first show on Sunday, maybe a little sneak preview on Saturday night if things go well. Whoa, Tim Arnold with a $3 super chat. Thank you so much, Tim. So we will see you all tomorrow. Oh, and yes, don't forget, we are headed to Honolulu. After talking about it for months, you guys voted. You said either Frankfurt, Honolulu, or Frankfurt. And we are going to Honolulu, so stay tuned for that. But yes, we'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm pumped about tomorrow and this week, so we'll see you all later. Thanks, Tim. We'll see you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.